Hey there, my fellow anglers and outdoor enthusiasts. Your old friend here, ready to dive deep into the fascinating world of fishing. Today, we're setting our sights on the Sunshine State, Florida, for a very special day. December 16th, 2025. Now you might be thinking, December, isn't that a bit chilly for top-notch fishing? And I'm here to tell you, my friends, Florida, in mid-December, often throws us some delightful surprises. This day, in particular, looks incredibly promising for those willing to embrace the winter bite. We're talking about conditions that could lead to some truly memorable catches. So, stick around, because you won't want to miss a single cast of this forecast. Let's get straight to the good stuff. What's biting and how to get 'em. Based on my experience and the current outlook, we're going to focus on 4 fantastic species that love Florida's winter waters. First up, the mighty Snook. These acrobatic fighters are drawn to warmer, shallower waters during the cooler months. You'll want to target them around mangroves, docks and bridges, especially in areas with good current. Think the intricate canal systems of South Florida or the sheltered bays of the southwest coast. For tackle, a medium-heavy spinning rod with a 30-pound braided line and a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader will serve you well. My little trick for snook in December, a slow presentation with a live pilchard or a soft plastic jerkbait in natural colors. The key is to work it slowly, giving them time to ambush. Next, we've got the ever-popular redfish. These bronze beauties will be schooling up in the flats and around oyster bars, particularly where there are good tidal changes. In places like Charlotte Harbor or the Indian River Lagoon, look for them tailing in shallow grass flats during the warmer parts of the day. A 7-foot medium-action spinning rod with 15-pound braid and a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader is perfect. A live shrimp is always a winner, but don't shy away from a gold spoon or a scented soft plastic grub fished slowly along the bottom. Remember, stealth is your friend when sight fishing for reds in clear winter waters. For those who love a good bottom fishing fight, the sheepshead will be out in force. December is prime sheepshead season as they move closer to shore to spawn. You'll find them congregating around bridge pilings, jetties, rock ledges, and any kind of structure that holds barnacles and crabs. A light to medium light spinning rod with 10 to 15-pound braid and a small, sharp hook is ideal. The absolute best bait is a fiddler crab or a piece of live shrimp. Just present it close to the structure and be ready for their subtle bite, their notorious bait thieves. And let's not forget our freshwater enthusiasts. Largemouth bass. Fishing in Central Florida is going to be excellent. With cooler water temperatures, bass will be moving into shallower areas to stage and spawn, especially on sunny afternoons after any brief cool fronts. Focus on protected coves with hard bottoms, emergent pads, or scattered grass near deeper water. Try slow rolling a lipless crankbait along grass lines or pitching a Texas-rigged worm or creature bait into cover. On bluebird post-front mornings they might be a bit lethargic, but by midday that sun warms things up and can trigger a fantastic bite. Now let's break down the conditions for December 16th, 2025. The weather in Central Florida, specifically around Orlando, looks stable and pleasant. We're expecting a comfortable high of around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, dropping to a cool 51 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. There's a chance of patchy rain, so keep an eye on the sky, but generally we're looking at cloudy periods with some sunny breaks. Winds will be light to moderate, around 8 to 11 miles per hour, which is great for boat control and casting. The atmospheric pressure should be relatively stable, which usually means happier fish. Water temperatures across Florida's inshore and nearshore areas will generally range from 68 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. These cooler temperatures are key, my friends. They push many species closer to shore and into shallower areas where they concentrate, making them easier to locate. This current temperature range influences fish metabolism, making them actively feed but not overly aggressive, requiring a more finessed approach. As for the celestial influence, December 16th brings us our waning crescent moon, with roughly 10% illumination. Now, some old-school anglers might tell you that a waning crescent isn't the best for fishing. However, in my experience, the days leading up to a new moon, which is just a few days away on the 19th of December, can actually trigger increased feeding activity due to stronger tidal currents. So while popular belief sometimes points to slower action, these specific local conditions, especially the stable weather and concentrated fish, often override the perceived lunar lull. Putting it all together, my friends, I'm giving the overall fishing prospects for December 16th a solid good to excellent rating. The stable, mild weather, coupled with the seasonal congregation of fish in warmer, shallower waters, creates a fantastic opportunity. The chance of patchy rain might even bring a slight drop in pressure, sometimes triggering a bite. So, despite the waning crescent, the practical conditions are lining up for a fantastic day on the water. So there you have it, fellow fishing fanatics. Get out there, enjoy the beautiful Florida winter, and make some memories. Remember, a bad day of fishing is still better than a good day at work, right? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you found this forecast helpful, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another video. And tell me in the comments below, what are your favorite winter fishing targets in Florida? And what's your secret weapon bait? Tight lines, everyone, and may your cooler be heavy.